pleasure to introduce Dr. Sundar Balasubramanian.
Yes, you got it.
He's a researcher at the Medical University of South Carolina. He's studying cancer biology and yoga. His research provides evidence for how pranayama, yoga breath work could promote well-being and health and disease. Sundar is a member of the International Association of Yoga Therapists and the Integral Yoga Teachers Association, and is an IAYT certified yoga therapist. And he is the founder and director of Prana Science Institute and was speaker at TEDx Charleston in 2015. He's published several articles, book chapters, audio albums, and books. His gentle yoga and yogic breathing tutorials are used for research studies on scleroderma and aging at MUSC.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Jill, for the kind introduction. I want to thank the Iowa chapter, Heartland Scleroderma chapter for inviting me for this wonderful patient education conference. I had the opportunity to be there in person a few years ago before all that thing happened. And before, I think it's in 2018, I was there before COVID. So I look forward to come back, but this is very convenient, right? So we all can be in our own places and get the best education that we want. So as Jill mentioned, we study breathing exercises and gentle movement exercises for scleroderma and in aging. So the reason why I was so interested in breathing exercises is that when we are able to change the way that we breathe, we will be able to change the way that mind works and the body works as well. So there's a good connection between the breathing and the mind and the body. So when we take deeper breaths, we naturally feel relaxed and there's more salivation or more tears. So what this is based on my experience. And then when we did a study in a smaller population, we knew that there is more salivary stimulation. And then we also know that the saliva that's produced after a breathing exercise has many health promoting compounds or molecules that are important, like in the immune system or the nervous system or circulation. All these could be very beneficial to people. So that's where I started putting together another small grant in scleroderma, where we used gentle yoga and breathing exercise, 30 minutes of gentle yoga and 30 minutes of breathing exercise. But of course, we asked a lot. We asked people to practice every day, twice a day, 2 hours a day. That's a lot of requirement. But people expressed later that it is a little bit too much. And what I did during the COVID time was that I just presented the exercises right here in this room. And we were able to get a lot of feedback that people wanted to practice these exercises. They also felt that they are improving their salivation or lacrimation. And this also helped them with reduction in stress. They found it very easy to join these classes from their home. So all these, kind of the information that you all provided during those virtual sessions gave us the opportunity to design more studies. We will be able to use these methods, videos, lessons in educating people in terms of how they can use these stress relief mindfulness practices for their continuous well-being and symptom management. So with that, I welcome you all to join for some gentle movements and gentle breathing exercises. The only thing that I'll say is that if an exercise is not comfortable for you to do, just stop the exercise, because we are not in person. We are not seeing everyone in person, so I won't be able to adjust anything, or so you be the best person to determine for yourself. So let's sit in any comfortable position. I'm sitting on my chair, just without any handle. Even if you have handle, that's totally fine. Sit on a chair and have something on the floor. So maybe a block to keep your foot on a rest, right? So that also will be helpful. So I'm using a small wooden plank. So let's put our arms together on the lap. Close your eyes gently and bring your awareness to breathing. Watch how the breathing is going in and out. We try to use just the nostrils. If the nostrils are nice and flowing freely, let's use the nostrils only for breathing, not the mouth. Just watch the breathing and see how that goes, the quality of the breath, the temperature, moisture, or any sense of smell. Just watch. Your breathing is the easiest place to come back to the self-awareness. Take a deep breath as much as you can. And now open your eyes. So let's do a gentle eye movement exercise. So what we are going to do is just look straight and then look up, look down, just without moving your neck, just looking up and looking down a few times. Nicely stretch the eyeballs. This gives a very good exercise to the eye movement. And close your eyes and turn from left to right. See the corner of your eye. You can do that as slow as possible. Be comfortable. If any discomfort, pain, or anything, stop the exercise and now gently close your eyes. Watch the breathing and watch the eyes. Open your eyes. Now let's do diagonally, top right and bottom left. Top right, bottom left. One more time. And come to the center. Top left, bottom right, diagonally. On the other side, opposite. Your idea here is to see the corner as much as possible. Stretch the eyeballs nicely. We don't give this much of stretches to the eyeballs. Now close your eyes and now open again and give a full rotation of your eyes. Clockwise. Look into all the corners of the eyes. With the shadow regions, just watch them. You don't have to do it fast, just do it gently, slowly. Good. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. These exercises are internal views, or going within ourselves, is very relaxing for the mind. the mind doesn't wander. Now open your eyes and go in the opposite direction, counterclockwise, or in any direction that you did opposite to that. Close your eyes and see if you could rub your palms gently. If you have any gloves or even just any parts that you will be able to generate some heat, and then cover your eyes gently. Let the warm feeling penetrate your eyelids. Take a deep breath and open your eyes. So moving the eyeballs, rotating them diagonally, stretching them will help you to kind of give that exercises to the eye muscles, improving circulation back to the eye. So it's one way. And also it could be improving how the salivation, because these are all related to our relaxation system. So whenever you relax, whenever there is a sense of relaxation, deeper breathing, your salivation tends to improve. Right? Well, just be watchful. It may not happen right away, but if you see that happening, you want to kind of tap into that mechanism. Now, let's do the little gentle movement of the wrist. You stretch your arms forward and slowly rotate your wrist. And slow down on your breathing. As you breathe, just try to engage your abdomen. When you breathe out, tuck the tummy in, breathe out fully. And when you breathe in, the tummy moves forward. Try to fill all the way up to the collarbone as much as possible. And maintain that slow, deep breathing with the movement. And now in the opposite direction, if there is pain, again, if there is any pain or discomfort, just stop the exercise. Do it as mild as you can. When our muscles stretch, the nerves that are attached to that also get activated. They produce chemicals that are important for our well-being, our good mental status also. Like exercise induces these chemicals called the brain-derived neurotrophic factor, good for our state of mind, positive state of mind and energy, enthusiasm, tumor suppression too. Bring your arms to the knees. Take a deep breath. Feel the arms that just got the exercise and see if you can connect the sensation of breathing with your arms. Imagine that just you are breathing out into the arms. Very relaxing. Now, open your eyes. Let's do some shoulder rotation. So shoulder rotation again can be nicely connected with your breathing. So when you inhale, open up the chest, and when you exhale, close the chest, right? So the shoulders are rotated. So do it only so much. There's no perfect pose or no perfect stretch. So do it as much as you can. Breathe in, close, breathe out. So this helps you to kind of increase your ability to open up the rib cages and breathe better. The more we swing our arms, rotate our shoulder cups, it will help you to breathe better. If you want, you can do it even slower, connecting with your breathing. Breathe out as you come forward and breathe in as you go back, pushing your shoulder blades back Try to straighten your backbone a little bit further. And rest. Watch your breathing or take a deeper breath. Now go in the opposite direction towards the back. But the breathing is still the same. You open up, breathe in. You come forward, breathe out. And gently come to rest. Take a deep breath. Think about your shoulders, your arms, your chest. Now, raise both arms. Try to see if you can hold one wrist with the other hand. Try to bend to the one side gently. So the basic idea is that how you're able to open up or expand the rib cage. The more you engage or expand your rib cages and maintain that stage, right? So we are not going to be like going so fast from one direction to the other direction, but we are trying to keep it as much as we can comfortably do, stretching the rib cage. This will help us to breathe better. And see how the breathing is connected, and a little bit of stretch is itself is connected with the breathing. Come to the center. In the opposite direction, very slow transition, not rushing into the poses or making quick changes. Just the same way, the opposite direction. You can use the force in the arm to push it a little further, pull it a little further so you can expand it a little bit more. Again, the comfort is important. Breathing is important. Gently come up and then rest your arms. Watch how the breathing is now. Taking a deeper breath is probably easier at this point. Try to take a deeper breath. You can feel all the way up to the collarbones, starting from the tummy, the lower ribs, and upper chest, all the way here. Breathing from bottom to top, through the nostrils, breathing out, top to bottom. Good. Now let's try to do a kind of a forward bend. So here it is again, raising both arms and gently coming down and resting the head. Bend down as much as you can. It's a very restful stage or the pose where you will be able to give a little bit less stress to the heart. See if there is any tension in your neck. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Make sure that your feet is on a stable floor or a plank. Watch your breathing. Try to breathe out and watch the movement of the tummy. You don't have to do a deeper breath here. Just a subtle breathing, restful. It's a very good pose to stimulate your salivation. Contract or exercise the abdominal organs. Gentle massage inside is going on. If any pain, just come back to normal position. You can stay in this pose for a couple of minutes very easily. Let's slowly raise up. And rest your arms. Watch your breathing. These are modified poses, stretches that are helpful for all the internal organs and then also to the upper body. Whenever you do the forward bend, you'll be able to get that relaxation signal going on. And there's another kind of the complementary pose. So you'll just push a little bit of, give a little bit pressure in your thigh, upper thigh, and then raise up, stretching the backbone and moving your head a little bit backwards. Looking up, breathing slowly, pushing the shoulder blades a little bit behind. So you nicely open up to breathe a little bit more. Good stretch to the throat. Every part of the body, when it is stretched, it gets better circulation. The nerves in those areas are better activated, connected, communicated. Watch the breathing. Gain the sensation of your posture. Your breathing is flowing through the posture. You can sense the flow of the breath all over your body. There is a little bit of imagination and a little bit of awareness. And slowly come to normal position, center. Relax the shoulder, relax the neck. Take a deep breath. We keep all our burdens, desires, sorrows, everything in our breath. When we ease our breath, the mind also gets ease. The heaviness is gone when the breath is nice and deep, long. Now let's try to take the right thigh, hold your right thigh with the, knee or your shin, just hold it and then bring it as much as possible to your face, like maybe to the nostrils. So try to, you can also use the chair to get some support. You can basically put your feet on the chair and then bring it close to your face. Or kiss your knee. And watch how the internal organs in the abdomen is a little bit pushed, or massage. And connect that with breathing. relax the back. You can even hug your knee. It's a very good exercise for the liver, the other internal organs. Release it. Down. Now try the other leg. Very slowly. Very slow transitions. Hug the knee. See the other leg on the floor is relaxed. It's also good massage to the abdominal diaphragm. Will help you to breathe better. The better we breathe, the better we circulate, the better gets the nervous system. That's why I focus too much on the breathing. It is not something that goes on its own. We have to change it. We have to be aware of it. And slowly release. Take a deep breath. Now let's try to do a little bit of a twist by placing your right leg over the left leg. And the right is on the top. The right is the direction we are going to turn. So you can use the back of the chair to hold and the other hand here to push it in the opposite direction. Try to see if you can gently twist to see the other side or the back. Whatever you are able to do is the best. And watch how the spine is. See how if you are able to stretch it up or twist it a little bit. So when you breathe in, use your breathing as your guide to stretch when you inhale. When you inhale, you'll be able to stretch up a little bit. When you exhale, you'll be able to twist a little bit more. Very minute adjustments. These stretches, the breathing connected with movements, these are all ways to improve our mindfulness, reduce stress to the mind, and improves circulation and wellness to the body. And slowly relax by relaxing from the bottom to top. So relax the torso, the shoulder, and then the neck and head. Release the leg, and now slowly transition to the other side, the left over the right. And the same way, the left leg is on the top, the left is the direction we are going to twist. If any pain, that is your limit. Don't push too much. Again, when we inhale, try to stretch up, raise. When you exhale, try to twist. Very slow breathing, subtle breathing. And slowly release from bottom to top. And release the leg. Come to normal breathing. Take a deep breath. These twists and turns help you to get rid of the sigh, the burden that's kind of stuck inside us. That's why the deeper breath feels good when you do these poses. Okay. Now let's do a very simple, brief relaxation. Sit comfortably, use your back support. Let's support if you need to use comforter like a blanket. Your arms are rested on the knees or thigh, starting from the tip of your toes. Bring some relaxation to the tip of the toes, the feet, the ankle. Allow them to relax. Relax your calf muscles, the knees. Watch if there is any tension. Make some small adjustments to keep them relaxed. And allow the thighs to relax. The hips, pelvis, abdomen. Any tension, let that go. Relax the chest, the shoulders. Relax the arms all the way to the fingertips. Relax the neck, the back. Relax your jaws, the face. Relax the back of the head, the ears, forehead, nostrils, mouth, all through the face and scalp. Watch from the tip of the toe all the way to the top of the head. See if there is any part that is tensed still. Allow them to relax. Now take a very gentle breathing. As you breathe out, imagine that the breathing out or the exhalation goes to the part of the body that we are going to become aware of. Take a deep breath and breathe out into the tip of the toes, the feet. Take another deep breath. Breathe out into the ankles, the shin, calf muscles. Take a deep breath. Exhale them into the knees, into the thighs. Take another deeper breath. Exhale into the hips, the pelvis, the abdomen. Another deeper breath. Exhale into the center of the chest, the heart center, the upper chest. Another deeper breath into the throat, the shoulder, the arms, elbows, wrists, fingertips. Another deeper breath. And exhale into the whole entire surface of the face. Feeling the warm air spreading over your eyes, nose, mouth, and jaws, cheek, forehead, ears. Another deep breath. Exhale into the top of the head, the scalp. Now allow the breath to become restful, slower, shallower, calmer breathing. Just gently, through your awareness, bring your awareness to the feet, toes, ankles, the shins, calf, knees, thighs, hip, pelvis, abdomen, chest, throat, shoulders, arms, fingers. Bring awareness to the face and top of the head. Watching our entire body as if you're a third person. Now slowly inhale. Inhale a little deeper and exhale throughout the body. Let the fresh energy flow into the whole entire system. The deep breath, the top of the head, flow the air all the way to the toes. Slightly wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Move your arms and legs. Gently generate some heat by rubbing your palms. Cover your eyelids. Feel the warmth. Gently open your eyes. This gentle relaxation will help you to become aware of the body, helpful in connecting with the, emotionally connecting with every single part of the body and accepting the pain, accepting everything that is related to the body. And the awareness is healing. It helps you to make connections, provide that healing energy to pass to those areas. The more we relax, the more we send that relaxing signals to them, the healing will be better. Now let's move on to the breathing exercises. At this point, I want to see if there is any questions so far, or if you have put any comments on the thing. Okay, good. Awesome. So let's move on to the breathing exercises. Again, the same thing holds true for the breathing exercises too. So if you feel that it is causing any kind of discomfort, stop the exercise, continue with normal breathing. So the first thing is that this thing is let's start with the abdominal breathing, right? So what we do is that exhale from the top of the chest, the lower ribs, and tummy. Tuck the tummy in as much as you can, and slowly allow the breathing to go from bottom to top. Try to breathe out all the way to the collarbones. Then start exhaling. Very slow inhalation and exhalation. We breathe about 12 to 18 times a minute. That's a lot of breathing. Try to control it as much as you can, but doing it slow. And always use the nostrils to breathe, because that is the important connection to the brain. The brain changes its activity based on the way we breathe. We don't have to sit down, close our eyes, and do the deep breathing. We can do that by, combining with humming or singing as you do your normal chores throughout the day, right? So if you take a deeper breath, hum out as much as you can by tucking the tummy in. Slow, deep breath and humming out. So you can combine humming with any type of activity, you're reading, or we can do any type of thing, chores, work on the computer. It automatically improves your breathing. We can, by humming, we can bring the breathing to under 6 times a minute, which is phenomenal, right? So humming is a great way to improve your sinuses also. It improves that vibration, improves your secretions of the mucosal secretions. Right? And you can repeat. Slowly come to normal breathing. Open your eyes. And let's do the alternate nostril breathing exercise, which is very good in kind of clearing the sinuses and also as a way to balance, right? So the brain is sensing the activity through both nostrils and modifies blood pressure, body temperature, and several things, right? So now we close one nostril, engage the same breathing way, right? So inhale very slowly. Close one nostril in any style that you like or any way it is possible for you. Close one nostril, breathe in. Close that nostril, breathe out on the other. You should completely breathe out by taking the tummy in, breathe in. Take your time, no rush, and then breathe out on the other side. The slower you do this exercise, the better it is. Right? Very slow inhalation, switching, exhale on the other side, and then inhale on the same side and exhale on the other side. Always exhale on the other side. That's easy to remember. Even if you do it wrong, there's nothing wrong about it. Just be aware of the breathing, the nostrils, like one nostril may be a little bit more open, a little bit closed, depending upon the time or mood or food, temperature, many different things, like even the postures, they all can change. Now, let's do the exercise. And when we do the exercise, focus or become aware of the movement of the breath at many different places, just above your neck. How the nostrils are functioning, like one nostril is more open than the other one. Just watch that. And watch how your eyeballs, even when they are closed, they are looking or turning towards the active nostril side. It's interesting to see how our eyeballs are connected to our breath. Our vision is connected to our breath. And watch any sensation below your eyes, on the cheek. Any sensation that can be connected with the movement of the breath around the eyebrows, the middle of the eyebrows, forehead. It's a place of the olfactory bulb in between your eyebrows that takes the information from breathing and sends to the brain. It is not just for the sensation of smell. It takes information on how fast we breathe, how deep we breathe, what is the temperature outside, moisture, and the smell, of course. Slow breathing helps the brain to improve attention, memory, other cognitive functions. Helps us to relax. Faster, shallow breathing stimulates more stress. When you're relaxed, you produce more saliva, more tears, more internal secretions. When we are stressed, we get that dryness. When you exhale, gently come to normal breathing. And watch the breathing. When you watch the breathing, you're connecting your mind with the breath. And you're putting it in some place in your body where you can sense the breath. And your mind folds within itself, not amplifying, not oscillating, not wandering. That's a healing state of mind, restful state of mind. And breathing is the anchor for the mind. Open your eyes. I want to share just one more exercise if we have time. Yes. And that is, we breathe in through the left nostril, right? Close the right nostril, breathe in. as much as you can. Feel yourself and close the nostrils, both nostrils, and hold the breath as much as you can. And then exhale through the right nostril and repeat, right? Inhale, hold, exhale. This is a one-way traffic. Inhale, hold, exhale. And there are some timings that you can learn, but to begin with, inhale as much as you can, fully, and hold as long as you can, and exhale completely, right? It will be something like this. Repeat. Do all the 3 steps to your fullest ability. Once you finish the exhalation, come to normal breathing and watch the breathing. This exercise helps you to improve your circulation by raising the carbon dioxide a little bit and opening up the blood vessels more to the internal organs, supplies fresh energy, and removes toxins from your body. Open your eyes. Great. There are so many exercises in the breathing or in the physical postures. You can do any exercise that you like, anything that is suitable for you. There are so many different ways that you can practice this. And you have the, my website is Prana Science. I can put it in the chat for you. Try to get to the computer here. Yeah, if you look into the website, you have a lot of information, videos. I have the video of me doing the same exercises or similar exercises as part of the scleroderma patient education conference, national one in New Orleans. So we have that one, And during COVID, I did another session like this. It was on the YouTube as well by the Scleroderma Foundation, so you can watch those. And there are several other classes also that are available. You can watch them. Very good. Very nice. Thank you. Yes, Barbara, the eye exercise is perfect for clearing my mind. Brain break. Yes, very good. Thank you for that. These exercises can be very, very helpful in reducing stress. Also, as I mentioned, improving physical. Sorry. Very good. Any other questions? I'll take I think we are up with the time.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sundar. That was very relaxing.